You may be thinking, that's an odd-looking condiment packet. I think it's worth deviating a little from the usual content here to look at something pretty unique. So recently, Heinz came up with this puzzle as a promotion during the COVID-19 nationwide quarantine as a way to keep people busy. Originally, they only made 57 of these puzzles available, an allusion to the Heinz 57 varieties, and that original batch was part of a giveaway that they had on their social media platforms. The response was overwhelming, and so they made a limited run of these puzzles available for purchase. The proceeds then went to a charitable donation to Feeding America. I was lucky enough to snag one. As somebody who collects condiment packets, I think this is an interesting collectible. I have not completed a puzzle, maybe ever, but I think it's worth sharing such a special item. So let's dive in, have a look at this, and then I will subject myself to the challenge. So right off the bat, the ketchup red is eye-catching. Top to bottom, this thing is red, as we'll see as we dive deeper. So dead center here, we have the Heinz Keystone logo, a reference to Heinz's home state, also my home state, Pennsylvania, which is known as the Keystone State. It's labeled as the ketchup puzzle, and down below we have a silhouette of a jigsaw piece. Whether or not it was intentional, the piece resembles the letter H for Heinz. For you trivia nuts out there, the protrusions on either side of a jigsaw piece are called tabs, and the cutouts on the top and bottom of a jigsaw piece are called blanks. Down below that, we have the Heinz branding, also noting that they were established in 1869. Top and bottom here, we have the same jigsaw piece icon, along with the number of puzzle pieces, 570. Another reference to the Heinz 57 varieties. So that's the outside. Let's have a look inside. So some attention to detail here. Even the inside of the box has that ketchup red color. Very nice. All right, we have a little card here. And it says, Heinz ketchup lovers know that good things take time. That's why we created the Heinz Ketchup Puzzle. 570 pieces, all in iconic Heinz Ketchup red. Like our ketchup, this puzzle is a slow process. That's what makes it so satisfying to complete. If you have the patience to complete the puzzle, be sure to share it on social media and tag Heinz. Hashtag it has to be Heinz. This product contains small parts, not recommended for children under 3 years of age. So here it is. Why this puzzle is so insidious and maybe why it caught people's attention. It's an all red puzzle. One color on the entire thing. I guess with the idea that we're in quarantine and have nothing else to do with our time, Heinz really made a torture device for us here. So I will go ahead and try my hand at this. Okay, so the one thing I do remember about puzzles is that you first separate the edge pieces from the rest and then separate the non-edge pieces into how many tabs and blanks there are. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I have everything arranged now. The 4 corner pieces up here, along with all of the edge pieces, also arranged by their tall and short variants. The 1 tabs, 2 tabs, 3 tabs, 4 and 0 tabs. And then I have some what we'll call, I guess, cheat pieces. There were pieces that were already sort of put together in the box. I'm going to take what I can get. And then also some pieces that were apparently not even cut at the factory. Again, I'm going to take what I can get here. So, with that said, I'm about to get started. I'll see you on the other side. Here it is in all its glory. The 570-piece, all-red Heinz Ketchup puzzle. It took me a couple days to complete this. I don't want to say it was easier than a normal puzzle, but because each piece was not unique, it could really fit into any spot that would accept that shape, so that made things a little bit easier. So first I essentially figured out the perimeter, which is 26 wide by 22 high, and that comes out to 572 pieces. So that's where those two double wide pieces came into play to make the even 570 pieces. I started down here in this corner with those pieces, thinking maybe they were keys to get you started. So I went through each individual piece to see what felt like it attached the easiest. That turned out to be a waste of time. So essentially I just used that corner as a seed and then blindly and evenly distributed each type of piece as I worked my way outward. With the idea that maybe at the end there wasn't a single solution. There's many permutations and combinations that would work, so I'd just get close at the end. Once I got close to the end, there was some disassembly to rearrange the pieces to make things fit. That took the most time, but things worked out perfectly. Now there probably is one accepted solution here. There's some variety of shades of red in the pieces, so there's probably like a slight gradient that would tell you that you got it together perfectly. Also, I don't know if some of these pieces are indicators that tell you that you got things assembled correctly, or maybe they're just print errors, but there's a few of them, so that makes me think maybe they have an intended purpose. Take all that for what it's worth. I'm happy with the way it came out. It's good enough for me. Please stay tuned for more condiment packets. I've got no shortage, and there are some interesting ones coming up, including some vintage Taco Bell sauces. Very cool. Thanks for watching.